Welcome. My name is Bob Sachowski, and this is my construction project for Assignment A activity, Digital Storytelling using Inspiration version 8 software. Also, I'd like to introduce you to the software I'm using that is capturing this whole activity, called Adobe Captivate. I find this software is very useful for activities such as this, whereas I can demonstrate what I'm trying to present. I want to use Inspiration 8 software to its fullest extent to develop an interactive activity for students in post-secondary schools. The goal for this construction activity was to see if I can incorporate graphics, diagrams, photographs, attach website hyperlinks, videos, record my voice, and insert an MPEG movie. Though the project is not intended to teach, but an exercise for me to learn how to use the software in a classroom setting, I found that to learn the limits of Inspiration, I could construct a tool I might use in future in the classes I teach. I wanted to construct and create an interactive activity that learners could use on their own time with little instruction by me. The example I used was a story I have often shared with students about water quality incident that resulted in 18 people getting sick because of cross-contamination in the drinking water. I wanted the students to start thinking about risk assessments of drinking water and identify hazards to the drinking water. My digital story began with a question in the middle of the diagram within the cloud noting about facility hazard risk assessment to the drinking water supply. I ask a question, can you find potential or actual cross connections? Then I compose a story right above it about a scenario where the students can read it and reflect and give them some guidance as to how to answer that question. I used a MyMap graphic design approach with graphics and pictures illustrating some of the risks in different types of buildings. Many topics are web hyperlinked from the MyMap. As I show in this PowerPoint, a video that I have inserted. This video was a typical incident that occurred in the United States. It kind of emphasizes what I'm trying to teach in that class. I also recorded my voice. And the purpose of that is that if the students need to find out more instructions, I may have included in my recorded voice, or maybe perhaps I might ask a question for the students to think about and write about and give it to me at a later date. Within this diagram here, I have inserted a number of pictures. Now, you may notice I used a MyMap approach. I used starting with a bigger question, working our way down to a solution. As you may notice, there are some parallels to this. It's almost like developing a research question for our proposals or to conduct our research. I also decided to purchase the software to see if it has additional features that would be available, and I discovered there were not too many. In fact, none. I have to admit I had many struggles with the technology as a learner trying to construct something of use using this software. Some of the struggles included inserting a video and recording my voice. After many hours of attempting these tasks, I finally figured them out. I installed QuickTime to make the video. I discovered this by accident as the help video provided that required QuickTime. This requirement was not mentioned anywhere in the help. As I recorded my voice, my microphone was not working. In addition to inserting the video and recording my voice, I learned that when I exported the files with the embedded video and recorded voice, they did not export. In fact, this will be a barrier for those who do not have Inspiration installed onto their own computers. Overall, I found the software to be okay, with some limitations, but I do see opportunities for me to use it in my curriculum. As for the cost of $85 Canadian, I felt it rather high considering the limitations. I'm curious, after giving my example to you, can anyone see potential in using this type of storytelling in your classroom? I look forward to your answers or your questions, and I'll provide you some answers if you have any questions, and your feedback about my presentation. Thank you.